We're back. All right, the It trailer looks like from like the miniseries, because Beverly, she was like had an abusive boyfriend, and then you can see like on her arms she had like bruises. So when she went to like the old lady's house, or like creepy old lady, if I see old lady, naked old lady running at me, I'll be scared too. But
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that other movie, Legion. I don't know if you ever seen that or something like that.
Legion.
This crazy lady, she's like climbing all over the like the.
Oh,
I don't know. It's an old movie, but yeah, kind
old
of
ladies
reminds
are
me of that.
creepy, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, and she had like that scar on her chest or whatever. I don't even know what the heck. It reminded me of like the that monster who scared Eddie, like the really sick looking one. I was like, what the heck is that? Is she sick too, or what the? I think that's a scene from the
Sure.
book because that scene was in the miniseries as well,
Mm-hmm.
when she goes to the house and it's like an old lady or whatever.
Mm.
But this scene looks way more creepy than the one in the miniseries. And it turns out, yeah, the old lady's it. And then when they go to like to the Chinese restaurant, that looks like from the miniseries as well. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
They go to China.
No, they go to
Just
like a
kidding.
Chinese restaurant when they meet up when they're older or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they meet up like when they're in the miniseries when they're older as well. So I'm like, alrighty. And let's see what else was in the trailer. It looked more creepy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like the makeup was like more like smooth. Like in the first one, he had like the cracks on his forehead.
Yeah, he healed.
He healed himself or some shit. He's gonna eat that girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think like when the light comes out, I think those are the dead lights.
Maybe that's what it is.
He's gonna make her float. And there was actually floating people in the last one, not in the miniseries. No one was actually floating in the miniseries. This one they showed people float. Did those kids survive? I don't even know if they survived in the first one. Did Ben kiss them all and then give them life too? I don't know what that. Did he kiss them all? He's like, I'm gonna give you another chance. And she was like, thanks for saving my life, Ben, but I'm gonna go with Bill. From the trailer, looks like she's going with Bill again. I was like, alrighty. Or is there gonna be like a three-way like dating thing with Ben, Bill, and Beverly? I don't know.
I don't know about that Devil's Triangle. I don't think so.
Well, because she's reading like the note, like fire or whatever. My heart burned there too. That was Ben, not Bill. I think she's gonna leave Bill on, but Bill is he's gonna be skinny now. He's probably gonna have from the miniseries. He has like a lot of hot girlfriends or whatever too. So I'm like, oh, I think
Good.
he's better off without her. And for the miniseries, you know that when Stanley gets the call, he kills himself. But they like reverse the roles in this one. Like Mike was supposed to be like the guy who knows everything about like the town, and then they give that role to Ben. So I don't know how Mike is gonna play into like the second one, because he's supposed to be like the guy who stays in town the whole time. He's the one who like calls everybody back to Maine or whatever. They're going back to 2016. I don't even remember 2016.
$16?
What was
You
interesting in
graduate?
2016? I don't.
You turned 18?
Oh, there's my
Graduate?
birthday right there. What was I? 2016. I was still in high. No,
Oh,
that was
when
my
you graduated.
first. I was in college. Nothing really interesting happened in 2016.
Oh, this happened.
But
Well,
it comes
it
back.
happened in 2016.
That'd been cool if like they came back like fidget spinners were a thing. Like what the heck? But nothing was like really big in 2016. I mean,
Mm-mm.
they're gonna probably mention like a Marvel movie that happened in 2016,
Maybe.
because Avengers Infinity War was 2018, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like, oh, they probably mentioned Batman vs Superman. That was 2016.
Oh.
And then
Civil War.
Civil War, that's what it was. Okay,
There you
Civil
go.
War. Civil War. And then Batman vs Superman. It's gonna be like, they're gonna hate. Well, because they referenced Batman '89 in the first one, on the movies thing. So they're probably gonna reference Batman vs Superman in this one, hopefully. Yeah, since they're owned by Warner Brothers, so I'm like, they're gonna mention.
Probably mentioned it.
You saw Justice League, right? The live action one.
Yeah. Sad.
That one was.
They're just rushing it, man.
They just tried to rush it. They didn't even do a good job with Superman. They
Well, you gotta admit the soundtrack was pretty nice, but I mean it doesn't really matter because the story is like kind of.
I didn't even hear the soundtrack.
Ugh. Anyway, no, it's just like the storyline. It just a lot of things need to be like. What's that word
Better.
I'm looking for? Yeah, it's just. Oh,
They
yeah,
didn't
better.
connect at all.
Yeah, I mean Steppenwolf. Nobody even knew who that guy was. I mean, only if you saw like the little cartoons and TV shows, but even still.
He was not.
Like,
He's
read
not
the
even like
comic
a.
book
He's
as
not even
well.
a main villain in a Justice League comic.
Uh,
They should have had Darkseid. We're gonna go big on Justice League. You should have brought Darkseid.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
even reference him. I'm like, and then they're not gonna even do a Justice League 2, and they're not gonna do Darkseid.
They should have done like.
They should have kept Henry Cavill's mustache.
No, they should have done that resurrection thing, like, way better.
Or just don't kill him in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that cartoon, The Reign of Superman.
Yeah.
He comes back and like in that black suit. Like they did it properly. Like even the cartoons are doing it properly.
Well, he hinted at on his Instagram. He hinted at like the black Superman suit. So I think they were gonna do that in like the Snyder cut. And then Joss Whedon came in and he's like, "No, we're not doing that shit. We're gonna lighten everything up." Batman tells jokes now. I'm like, what?
Ugh.
The way to make Batman funny is if you've seen Justice League War, the animated one, where Hal Jordan is making jokes, and then Batman's just serious, and that makes him funny. That's what makes him, not Batman telling jokes.
There you go.
Or Hal Jordan's like trying to give him a high five, and Batman's like, "Nah, I'm Batman. I'm not gonna give you a high five." That's like, I think they should have a Green Lantern in there. Not Hal Jordan though.
They gotta redeem him first, then.
I think they should bring back Jon Stewart.
They should.
Jon Stewart, and then cast what's his name, Michael J. White as Jon Stewart.
Michael J. White. Yeah, I guess I can see one.
I think that's the only guy I can see, or like Michael B. Jordan, but I don't know if he.
Might be a little young, no? I mean, he's just looking at the cast. They're like,
Yeah, but I think you probably want a younger guy to like do it, if it's a good Green Lantern movie.
I mean, they got a younger Batman. So.
Yeah. I'll tell you, just brought back Christian Bale as Batman. That made everybody happy. I think people were mad before Justice League because they wanted the guy from the Flash TV show to be the Flash.
Someone that we're used to.
Yeah, and then they should have gave him hit,
It's someone that we know.
or they should have just made the Flash on Wally West instead of Barry Allen. And then they could have like, maybe if they decided, they could have brought Grant Gustin as the Flash.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, Wally West is a good character. Oh, and then the Batwoman show.
Oh, don't even get me started with that, man. That is just. I mean, if you never read any of the comics or you don't really know who like Batwoman is,
Yeah.
and then first time you see that, you just it's just like, wow. I don't even know what to say. It's just like
Yeah.
I don't even want to watch this show. It's so cringeworthy. I mean,
It's so cringeworthy. You don't like it at all?
but
You don't like the trailer?
It's just bad, man. I mean, first of all, it's just so many things. If you haven't seen the trailer, it's just Like they could have done like a Batgirl at least.
Barbara Gordon.
Yeah, someone that we know a little bit more, and then later on introduce Batwoman. But I guess
Batwoman.
I get it. I mean, the Elseworlds, and they want to
Yeah, yeah.
introduce Batwoman, so they introduce that. But I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm like
It's-
tripping over my words here. 'Cause
It's weird
like-
that in the crossover, she was introduced in the crossover last year. Or no, it was this year. And Supergirl knew who she was. Because I guess she knows who Batman is too, I guess, too. Because she's her cousin Superman, so.
yeah,
But I'm like, she's from another Earth, and then she knows this Batgirl? So it's kind of weird.
maybe the same exact thing happens in her world. I mean, well, not exactly.
Well, because they
happens,
know
but,
each
like,
other, I'm like, I don't even know if they realize that they're from two different Earths, but
Maybe the director kind of messed up on that part. But
I guess they just wanted two girls to know each other, I guess, but yeah, I guess, I don't know. So you seem badass in, like, the crossover.
and then in this TV show, I
I'm
mean,
just
the
sad we're not
trailer-
going to get a Batman. We're not going to get Batman. But I don't even know, like, does she have Batman villains too, or?
Well, I mean, they had Mad Hatter kind of, but it was
Yeah.
more Alice. But Alice is the bad guy in this.
What?
I mean,
Alice is the
bad
bad-
woman. Sorry.
Oh my god. Alice is gonna be the. I don't even want to see it now. But I'm keeping my hopes up for Batman, but
Then again, I mean, they put Batwoman. I mean, knowing her as a lesbian character. I mean, it's very political on the TV show, but I don't want to get it. I don't even know why I mentioned that, but
no, people were mad about it because she wasn't lesbian enough before the show started. I was like, oh wait, what? That's a complaint? Okay, alrighty. But like Arrow has like all like the Batman villains. Arrow has Deathstroke, Talia al Ghul, Nis Al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, the League of Assassins.
hey, they might introduce it in this show, but
That too. From the looks of it, she looks like she was trained in like the army or something.
I mean, that's kind of her background story.
And
But I
then
don't-
she's gonna be Bruce Wayne's cousin. What?
I don't know about that.
Bruce Wayne's cousin.
I don't think I've ever heard of that. Maybe there's a comic arc with that.
That suggests that the Waynes have, I don't know from which side, they have a brother or sister. Which doesn't make sense because then Bruce Wayne could have lived with them, and then I don't get that one. And then they're gonna make an Alfred show. You hear about that?
Yeah, that actually
What?
okay,
What? Alfred?
but it's weird.
He's not gonna be a butler. He's gonna be
It's not even a Robin show.
Alfred. Out of all of the Batman characters, there's so many different Batman characters you could have chose from. You
Yeah,
chose
have you seen-
Alfred.
Teen Titans Go. Have you seen that cartoon? And they're like
Yeah.
trying to make they're like kind of like pretending like,
Yeah.
and then at the end, in the cartoon,
Yeah.
it's like Robin thinks it's gonna be like a new like TV show about him, like
Yeah.
or a movie about him. You know, like I don't
Teen
know. if you've
Titans
seen
Go.
that.
Yeah, I seen Teen Titans Go.
And then they make an Alfred movie
Oh man.
instead, and it was just like a joke, right? And then now they're making an Alfred TV show. Oh my god.
These Elseworlds, man, are. Do you see the Superman TV show about Superman's grandpa?
Yeah. What was
I
it?
watched one episode and I was like,
What is it called?
What?
Krypton?
yeah. But if you don't know, Kryptonians don't have powers on their home planet, so it's just a bunch of regular people on a different planet.
And just with Superman villains, I heard Brainiac is in there, and it's just like,
I don't know how he's gonna defeat Brainiac if he doesn't have any superpowers. Because Krypton has a red sun, and Kryptonians don't have powers on a red sun planet.
Yeah.
They get their superpowers from a yellow sun. That's why when Superman comes here, he has like all his powers. On Krypton, it's like a bunch of British people. They're all from like have British accents on Krypton, I guess. And then I guess I don't know why they have British accents. And then Superman's grandpa's not even an old guy. He's like, actually Superman's age.
No.
I think it only lasted like one season because like no one watched that one.
I thought they were making a season 2.
Are they?
I
I didn't even.
I
I
haven't
didn't,
heard, but
but they cancel good shows like. You ever watch the Green Lantern animated show?
yeah, I
That
remember
was a
watching
good.
that. Like season 1 was
That was the
good.
best Green Lantern I've ever seen. I was like, okay, this is good. They're introducing other lanterns like the Blue Lanterns, Black Lanterns.
Remember that planet was a lantern too?
Oh yeah, that was good. I think I watched like every episode, but then they canceled it because of the live action movie killed like the toy sales. So no one wanted to buy any of the Green Lantern toys because of the live action movie. So the live action movie killed a good show. I'm like, Jesus.
Ooh, what's that other thing? Oh, I was thinking about back at Superman. I don't know if you've seen that trailer for Brightburn.
Oh yeah.
I know. I don't know. Is that part of the DCEU or is it like
I don't think so because it's not by Warner Brothers.
that's a? I mean, it's an interesting take, but it's like destroying Superman. It's weird. Like I
Or
don't know
it's
how I
like
feel about that.
it's just weird that he's a kid though.
Makes it more creepy.
Because I know we've had evil Superman, like Injustice Superman was evil. Yeah, he turns evil because he kills like the Joker or whatever. In
Early
Injustice.
symptoms.
Oh yeah. But I don't even know if it's gonna be like he has Superman's powers. He lands on a farm with it's basically Superman's origin,
Yeah.
but it's not the Kents. It
Oh,
looks
it's not.
no,
I thought it was.
it was like
I
the
guess I never.
buyers or whatever. So I'm like, I don't even.
Well, I mean, they also got the multiverse as well.
But I guess
The DC universe, so.
it's an interesting take. I wanna that'd be a good take like on a Batman movie, like a horror Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Where not Batman doesn't turn evil, but like he faces like Professor Pig or something.
Mm.
Because we need new villains for Batman. Because every movie it's the Joker. It's basically all the movies are like based around the Joker, Penguin, and Catwoman.
You know who they should bring in? The Court of Owls.
Court of Owls.
Yeah. I mean, did you see the Batman versus Robin?
The animated one, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
animated
yeah.
one.
Damian Wayne, yeah.
I mean, it was good, but like I think it could have done a little better.
I think it would have been better if Kevin Conroy was Batman.
Yeah.
When Kevin Conroy's not Batman, I'm like,
it's not right.
the guy's okay. I think he's like my fifth favorite Batman voice. The guy who like does that voice for Batman in that one. I forget his name. He's like my fifth favorite one.
Well, that's why he's your fifth favorite one.
Yeah, I don't even remember his name. But like the guy who did the voice for Batman in Arkham Origins.
Oh, that guy. He's the same voice for another video game, Ezio, as well. I don't know like his name though.
Oh yeah. And you know the guy who plays Constantine, he's the voice of Edward Kenway.
Really?
Yeah, he's the voice of Edward Kenway. He plays Constantine on DC Legends of Tomorrow. DC Legends of Tomorrow is the only CW show that has gotten better from season 1 to season 5. I think they're on season 5. Season 4 or 5. Because the first season was terrible. The first season was terrible because Hot Girl and Hot Guy were the two worst characters I've ever seen in a comic book movie, in a comic book show. I was like, what? Vandal Savage was he was just OP. I think DC Legends of Tomorrow is the only show that has gotten better with every season.
Kind of like how.
Like
those
Flash and
Netflix-
Arrow,
yeah.
like their first two seasons were like the best seasons, and then they're like kind of declining.
Mm-hmm.
Supergirl, they didn't pick up until like they announced like Martian Manhunter was in it. He's barely even like, because it's CGI to make a Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, a lot of money.
So I'm like, he's barely Martian Manhunter. Like every like, out of 23 episodes, he's probably like Martian Manhunter two of the
yeah.
2 times for like 3 scenes, not even the whole time. I'm like, all right. And Supergirl, they introduced Red Tornado in the first season.
But they made him as a villain though.
They made him as a villain. He was like a government robot or whatever to try to kill Supergirl. But Supergirl, of course, it's her show, killed. And then Superman, he's off in another planet now. He's not gonna come back. Like, God damn it! What that? I want Superman to come back. I liked it when Supergirl and Superman like teamed up. I was like, it was like the best episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You say you don't watch any of the CW shows anymore?
No, I'm just done. they I don't know. They don't really. They didn't. We get the characters right.
After what season did you like stop watching it?
Okay, Arrow was like super good for like the first couple of seasons.
First 2 seasons were like the best. Season 3 was it was alright, and season 4 was the worst. I don't know.
It was when they got rid of Red Arrow.
Oh, Roy Harper? Yeah.
Roy Harper and Speedy as well. But like when they started adding all those other like sidekicks and like these little superhero team, and it just that's where it lost it for me. I was like, no, like I can't.
That's true. Yeah. Well, like all these other shows are like having all these teams. I'm like, it was better when it was just the Flash. It was better when it was just Arrow. The only team show is like DC Legends of Tomorrow. Mm-hmm. That should like to be the only team show. Flash has like Killer Frost now. And she has Vibe. Then they had his daughter come out of nowhere from the future. And oh my god. This last season with Cicada, and they introduced the Reverse Flash. They tease at him, and he doesn't get out until the final episode. I'm like, you can't tease the Reverse Flash and then bring him out of the last episode. And then the Flash defeats him like easily. I'm like, what the heck is this? And he said, I'll see you at the next crisis. I'm like, then he ran off. He's like somewhere else now. I'm like, they should have killed Cicada or like whatever they do with the villains at like 13 episodes, and then have Reverse Flash come out of like episode 14 to 23. Have that thing with like Reverse Flash. But no, the very last part of the very last episode of the season, Reverse Flash comes out, and it was very anticlimactic. Yeah, they're trying to go with like the sob story because his daughter dies or whatever. But I'm like, she's gonna come back. I don't believe that she actually died. And they try to go the sob story with Arrow too. I'm like, they're gonna do 10 more episodes, I think, for the season 8. But I heard that they might not even end it right there. So I don't even know if he's gonna die or is he not gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna be in the Crisis, because they're gonna do the next crossover is gonna be Crisis on Infinite Earths. It's supposedly gonna be 5 hours long. It's gonna be all the shows.
Oh wow!
So Batgirl. That's where they're gonna introduce Batgirl again. DC Legends of Tomorrow.
Batwoman.
Oh yeah, Batwoman, not Batgirl. Jeez, I keep getting that confused. Batgirl's way better, but alrighty.
Yeah.
Batwoman, DC Legends of Tomorrow, Flash, Arrow. I think I'm forgetting the show. They have like all these other. Did you watch Black Lightning?
Yeah, I saw that.
I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. I heard that they were going to do a Static Shock show. I was like, that would have been way better.
I remember the cartoon.
They should have brought Static Shock. People know who Static Shock is from the. Oh my god.
Yeah, and they introduced Black Lightning, and he's like the more mentor one, but I don't know if that happened in the comics. But
jeez, Thor's over here or something.
Yeah, Thor's coming.
Thor's coming. Mjolnir or whatever. I think I'm worthy. I think I can pick up the hammer.
Hey, you and Captain America.
Captain America?
Dude, I died on that part. Like, the paramedics had to come in the theater and just resuscitate me, and then.
Oh yeah.
Because that was just way too epic. It was. Anyway, we're not talking about that right now.
Well, when he goes back in time, that was a little weird. So does he marry Peggy Carter, or no? Or she just goes for the dance? He says, "Oh, I just need to do one more dance." Comes back as an old man. Yeah, he said if you change when Hulk says you can't change, if you go in the past, it doesn't change your future. Isn't that what Hulk said?
I don't know.
He says like, oh, you can't go in the past to change the future. Future's always going to be like the same or whatever. So that means Infinity War always happens. I think that's why we didn't get Vision in this movie. They didn't even flash back to Vision. I thought that. What was the guy with the speed? What was his name? Quicksilver. I thought that guy was gonna come back.
Yeah.
You know what would have been interesting? If we saw the interaction between Captain America and Red Skull when he turns back the Soul Stone.
You know, I was kind of like hoping that would happen. He should have went.
Yeah, he's like, what's his name? Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers. Son of a bitch, you're alive. What the hell? Where have you been? You're alive. What the hell, man? I saw you like in 1942, and then I'm like, I'm over here now.
Hey, but he's still there, right? Red Skull?
I think so.
Well, I mean, Captain America's now old.
Yeah.
So. It's so weird. 5 years later.
But how does he even...
Anyway.
Does he just give him back to him, and then... Or does he... so does he get a soul back for turning the Soul Stone? I don't even know.
I don't know either.
And who... How would you get the Soul Stone before Red Skull was there? Before 1942... How did you even get, like, the Soul Stone?
A lot of plot holes in that movie, I guess.
Who,
I don't know.
Whose soul... I wonder if, so Red Skull's soul is in Volmir. I wonder whose soul did he trade him for that one, though? Well, his own soul, I guess. But... And how does he know everybody's name? I don't get it. He just knows everybody's name. He knows everybody's parents. Does he go and, like, does he DNA check them before they come in or some shit? He's like,
I don't know.
You are the father.
I mean, you saw him floating around, right? So he probably has, like, new powers.
Some shit. But he can't leave, I guess. Like, his powers is knowing people if they're the father or not. That's how you check if you're the father. Instead of going to Murray, go to Volmir. He'll tell you who the father is.
There you go.
He's like, you are not the father, and then the guy does a backflip. I'm like, all right. But I think the best DC stuff is the DC animated stuff.
Yep. They've always had the animated stuff.
Because they take risks. They do like the Elseworlds, and they do like all the different stuff. Like Gods and Monsters, like Batman, instead of Bruce Wayne, is Kirk Langstrom. Kirk Langstrom is a villain of Batman's. He turns into Man-Bat, instead of turning like the huge Man-Bat, he turned into a vampire. Then Superman, instead of the son of Jor-El, he's actually son of Zod. He's son of Zod, and then he goes into like a Mexican farm, and he speaks Spanish now. Superman's Mexican in this one. Wonder Woman's like one of the new gods or whatever. Instead of like Themyscira, she's like one of the new gods. And they're all like way more vicious. Like they go into a building and they just kill everybody. Cracking necks, kicking butt, taking names. Alrighty. I think that's the most underrated one though. I think that's the most underrated DC movie. That's a good way to stop. Alrighty. feel like listening to this video, like, subscribe.
Thor.
Thor wants a like. He's telling you to like, subscribe. He's telling you to comment, click the bell. He's telling you right now. It's a good place to end it right here.
Please.
Please. He's gonna like. I don't know what he's gonna do to me if you don't like and subscribe.
He's gonna do what he did to new Master 69 when he threatened him.
I know he's gonna. Oh, shit. He might cut my head off. He's gonna go for the head this time. He's not gonna miss. So, please like, subscribe. If you don't want my head cut off, please like and subscribe. Okay.